So guys, let's start with introduction to C program. So in this video I will just give you introduction to C program, features of C program, data types, variables. Just I'm just giving an overview. I'm not going to any depth like concept. So I'm just giving the overview. So C program was developed by Dennis Rich in 1970. What are the features of C program? Features of C program, like it is a procedural language. Procedural language means flow of execution is performed step by step. Platform independent means if you write the program in one uh, write the program in one platform, then you can run that compile execute in another platform with little and no modification. Fast speed. C programming language is one of the fastest programming language. Low level memory management. C provides the concept of pointers using which we can store the memory address. So it allows the low level memory manipulation in this language. So it is very easy to learn also C program. So this is not that much important. So I'm just giving an overview of features. Maybe they in GATE exam somewhere they will ask one MCQ question, so that I will give an overview of features. After that we will go to data types. There are data types is then divided into three three types: primary, derived, user defined. Primary is like integer, character, floating point, double floating point, void. Derived data type are function, rh, pointer, reference. User defined are like class, structure, union, enum, type def. So these are all the data type. So integer data type, what will do, it will store the integer numbers. Here is the declaration integer a. Character data type, it will store the single character. Character a equal to single inverted a. You can also write double inverted colon. Float data type is, let's store the floating point values. Float a equal to 9.0 f. Double data type is used to store the decimal number with floating point value with double precision. This is the syntax. Double a equal to 12.29312. So these are the only primary data type. Also I will teach you derived data type in the upcoming videos. Function, array, pointer, everything I will teach you, don't worry. So this is the program. So what is the output? We have to do. So int main, this is the main function. Here we are declaring one variable, size of integer. It is size of integer, size of character, size of float, size of double. First printf statement, here size of data type percentile d, size of integer. What it will print? Size of integer. Size of integer means this one. First int size of integer. So first printf it will print 2 in output. First it will print 2 because size of integer is 2. Size of character, second printf statement, size of character is 1, so it will print 1. So size of float data type is 4, so it will print 4. See, size of double data type is 8, so it will print 8. So this is size of operator is an operator. It will give the size of any data type, integer data type. So it will give an size of integer 2 byte. It is 1, it is 4, it is 8. So this is the concept. After that I will teach you variable. What is variable? Variable in C is a memory location with some name that helps to store some form of data and retrieve it when required. So here I am declaring int. So variables. Here I am declaring syntax. What is variable? What it is telling? Variable C is a memory location with some name that helps store some of data. int a. This is data type. This is variable. So this is a. It is a memory location, like it is addresses 1000. Some name a that stores some form of data, means int a equal to, I'm just declaring 10, so it will store 10. If I will write print f percentile d a, so now I require this data, correct? So where it will get, so it is telling retrieve, so I need to require. So now I require this data a, so what it will print, now it will print 10, because a is a variable with some name that helps to store some form of data and retrieves when required. Okay, now I think you understood. This is the syntax for variable. There is some rules for naming variable. A variable name must only contain alphabet, digits and underscore. This is the first. A variable name must start with an alphabet or an underscore only. It cannot start with a digit. This thing you have to remember. And no white space is allowed with the variable name. And fourth point, variable name must not be any reserved word or keyword. Okay, so I will give you example. Don't worry, I will give you example. So first point, what they are telling, a variable name must contain alphabet, digits and underscore. So what is, I will give some underscore of underscore numbers. This is one a variable. This is alphabet, alphabet, alphabet underscore. Also we can write addition 1 2 3 underscore 2 3 4. This is also valid. Second, they are telling a variable name must start with an alphabet and underscore only. It cannot start with a digit. So it start with either alphabet or underscore. So alphabet, like it can start with underscore etc, underscore a. I can start a b c underscore. Okay, but I cannot start with digit underscore underscore 1 2 3. This is also a valid. But if I will put 1 2 3 underscore, this is not a valid, because variable cannot start with a digit, so this is invalid. After that, third, what they are telling, no white space is allowed. Okay, no white space is allowed means you cannot like this way etc space abc. This is also not a valid variable name. And also a variable name not only any reserved word or keyword like float, int, double, break, switch. These are all the reserved word. So you cannot declare this type of variable. Okay. If you will write int, this is a valid. If you write int, this is not a valid variable. Okay, now I think you understood. this thing we have to only, I'm just giving overview, that is not that much important. I'm just giving an overview, maybe they will ask somewhere. So after that I'll teach you types of variable. There are three types of variable. One is local variable, one is global variable, another is static variable. A local variable in C is a variable that is declared inside a function or a block of code. What is local variable? Local variable is local. Local means in your local you are done. Correct? So this is the local variable. Local means in your town, in your village, in your local means where you are staying, that is your local. In that area you are the done. That's so a local variable is a variable that declared inside a function or block of code. So this is the code int x equal to 10. This is the local variable. Why? Because it is declared inside the function. So what is the global variable? Global variable is the variable which is declared outside the function or a block of code. So it is the scope is the whole program that we can access the global variable anywhere in the C program. We can access the anywhere in the C program, but we cannot access the local variable in anywhere. We can access the local variable in that only in that block or in that function. So int x equal to 20 global variable. Here see it is in global variable. Void function, it function percentile d x, this is output is 20, it is also output is 20, because we can access this, because in function 1 we are not declaring any global variable, so it can access that global variable. Function 2 also access this variable. What is the static variable? Static variable is a variable that is defined with a static keyword. It can defined only once. You have to remember this thing. Static variable is defined only once in the C program, and its scope depends upon the region where it is declared. It can be global, it can be local. Okay, you have to remember one thing. Static variable can be defined only once, just in a C program. Okay, the default value of static variable is 0. You have to remember the default value of static variable is 0. This is the example. Void has a void function int x equal to 20, local variable, static int y equal to 30, static variable. This way we are calling static. If there is static keyword before variable, then it is static variable. If it is inside a function, it is a local variable. If it is outside the function, it is a global variable. Okay, now I think you got understanding. So this is, I just gave you introduction to C program. So in the next video I will teach you operators in C. After that I will teach you functions, scope of variables. I will also solve their 10 to 15 problem for operator and also scope of variable. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, also like this video also. Thank you.